Welcome to Beyond Reality, the stories we live and love. Hi, everybody. It's your girl, Piper Jameson, and I'm beyond excited to introduce you to my brand new Patreon channel. This is where my passion for storytelling and your love for drama, mystery, and everything in between comes together. From the drama-filled twist of Love in Rocket City to in-depth documentaries and investigations that go beyond the surface, I'm offering an experience like no other. As a patron, you'll unlock a premium experience including exclusive access to my Beyond Reality documentaries and investigations where I dive deep into the stories behind the stories. Never before seen Love in Rocket City content, including extended episodes and character interviews, a drama-free community on Discord where you can connect with me and other fans in real time. Downloads of exclusive series companions and character guides to explore the worlds we created together. And early access to new chapters and episodes before anyone else sees them. Get up close and personal with the cast, explore the stories that didn't make it to screen, and dive deeper into the drama you can't get enough of. I created Beyond Reality for you, my incredible community of storytellers, dreamers, and drama lovers, to give you an experience that's immersive, exclusive, and unforgettable. So if you're ready to go beyond reality and join me on this creative journey, sign up for Patreon today. Let's create the stories we live and love together.
Welcome to Rapid Fitty, where the drama is as thick as sweet tea and everybody hiding something. Let me introduce you to the messiest cast you'll ever love. First up, Jasmine, Scorpio, drama queen. She'll throw a party and a tantrum in the same breath, but her picture-perfect life child, is all smoke and mirrors. Then we have Jasmine's husband, Michael. He's raised by a single mom, but he ain't no mama's boy. Let's just say he be juggling more than just his work and his whole life, okay? Sierra's the fan favorite, and ain't no wonder why, cause she's been through it all, baby. Trauma, triumph, and a toxic fan base called the Mirage, and they will send it up for Sierra. And don't sleep on Darius, our mastermind producer. He's given opportunities to Black Southern stars, but he just playing chess like everybody else is stuck on checkers. Watch him. This season, secrets get exposed, alliances will shift, and everybody ain't gonna make it to the end. But trust me, Rocket City does not disappoint, baby. Subscribe to Love and Rocket City and join the chaos. The drama is just getting started.
What's up, Opinion Nation? Oh, what's going? Welcome, Opinion Nation. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. I am so happy that I have a handful of y'all here to go over Love in Rocket City. Finally, this is the live I've been trying to do that keeps getting pushed back. And I'm like, look, I need to prioritize my own stories, child. We'll get into some of the other stuff a little bit later, y'all, but right now we're here to talk about Love in Rocket City. And I want to give a shout out to everybody who's in the house. What's up, Lucy? Hey, Lady B. Hey, Lady Ro. Lady Ro said good morning, baby. Steph, Texas is here. Guida, Sabra's in the house. Shanna is in the house too. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all, I'm really excited to get into this. So let's do it. As y'all know, I launched Love in Rocket City. Y'all have been following along. Y'all have been listening in, child. And the story has heated up quite a bit. The story has heated up quite a bit. So, oh, she's in Africa. Oh, I see. My bad, Lady Ro. I hope you're enjoying yourself, mama. Look, y'all, the story has heated up. For those of y'all who have not watched Love in Rocket City, I'm telling you that it is really good, if I might say so myself. We are up to, I think, episode 7 or 8. So I wanted to give the fans an opportunity to get in here and ask questions, inform the direction of the second half of the season. Yes, it is a season, y'all. It's going to be another season following behind it. And ultimately, what I'm doing is I'm writing a audiobook version, which is what you all are hearing, but I'm also creating additional scenes and chapters and details that will be included in an actual novel. If you are on part of the Patreon, you, depending on your membership status, you have access to some of those additional chapters and some insight that everybody else don't have. For instance, I do have an extended chapter where we get to see things from Jasmine's perspective. Y'all know that the character Jasmine is missing. We don't know where she is. We kind of been digging into what everybody else got going on, but we still haven't had any real insight into like, where did she go? Did she leave voluntarily or what? But if you are part of the Patreon, then you know a little bit more about where Miss Jasmine is and what's going on over there, y'all. So Shanna said that she missed the last 2 episodes. Keep meaning to go back and finish up. Now you got time. But so let's get into it. So if you have not watched Love and Rocket City, it is my own version of Love and Marriage Huntsville. If it were a scripted show, okay, and if you had folks working on the show, producers who knew anything about storytelling. So the characters are loosely based upon Love and Marriage Huntsville characters. You have the character of Darius. Let's start with him because I have his picture up here on the screen, y'all. And y'all seen the video where I kind of break down each and every character, but what we've learned about Darius, who is Carlos's character, is that he is pretty much like a mixture of Martell and Carlos. So imagine what that might be like, right? Jasmine is basically a mixture of Melody and Destiny to an extent. Like it really runs the gamut. Okay, so I want to just give y'all like a rundown of where we are so far, and then get y'all feedback of what you think should happen, what you think is going on, what you want to see happen. And then let's see how it plays out on the show. So this is basically a story about a cast who are part of a reality TV show called Love and Rocket City. Okay. So it's a reality TV show cast. It is led by this guy, Darius Carter, who actually went to Morehouse College with 2 other guys who are on the cast. So you have Michael and Malik, who are the other 2 gentlemen, 2 of the other dudes who are on the cast. And the backstory is Darius, Michael, and Malik went to Morehouse together. That's where they met. They became really good friends, but they kind of had a falling out because Darius is basically an asshole sleazeball, right? So Darius does anything for clout, right? So he was, the backstory is he was running for student government against one of their other friends, and he did some low down dirty stuff that hasn't completely been exposed on the show just yet. He did some low down dirty stuff to the friend so that he could win the office over the other friend. And for that reason, Michael and Malik were like, yeah, we kind of cool with you. We cool off you, right? So they kind of weren't as close after that. However, as they moved on in life, Darius continued with that kind of, attitude of like using folks to get over. He's very charismatic. So that led him into television. So he ended up becoming a television producer. Meanwhile, he's kind of still connected with these other guys, right? And he knows a lot about them, like really bad things about them, which has not completely been exposed just yet. But because Darius knows a thing or two about Michael and Malik, he offered them this opportunity to be part of this reality TV show that he's producing. And he's like, look, y'all, I'm about to do this reality TV show. It's going to be awesome. You can promote your business. I know that y'all are doing, real, successful things out here. You can use this on the show, promotion, market what you're doing. This show is going to be about Black excellence in the South. Sounds familiar, y'all, right? So Darius tells them this, but underneath it all, Darius's plan really is to expose the other things that he knows to be true about them. He wants to expose them for good TV. Okay. And that's pretty much how he put this show together. So he pitched it to them, which then brought their significant others into it. There is a character, Kendra, who is the wife of Malik, who is basically a Kimmy-esque kind of character. Obviously she don't like Darius. None of them like him because ultimately, you know, he's basically got them trapped on this show that they can't get out of because he has basically blackmailed them all into staying. That's generally the story. So yeah, y'all. So then the character Jasmine, same with her. There's another character, Sierra, who is like the mixture of like Destiny and a Stormy. She also has a crazy ass fan base like Mel called the Mirage. Sierra, like the Sierra Desert, the Mirage. Okay, so she got a fan group called the Mirage. They be out here dragging folks to hell and back, just like the Millimeters do. And then there is a messy blogger. Of course, we got to have a messy blogger in any kind of story that's related to LAMH. And his name is Trent. That's who y'all see here with the blonde hair. So Trent is basically the person who's stirring the pot. But at this point where we are in the story, we find out that Darius got some shit over his head too. So basically, one of them is missing. Don't know if she left voluntarily or what. And everything is kind of starting to just build up to the surface of like what everybody's secrets are, the way that Darius moves. And then the question is, one, where is Jasmine? What happened to her? Right. And then two, what we're gonna just let Darius run amok? So that's Love and Rocket City, y'all. Is to me, it's fun to write. It's fun to take little elements of things that we talk about on our lives and that happen on the show and that just happen in reality TV and fold it into this storyline. But I just wanted to ask y'all, what kind of questions do y'all have about the cast? Now, if you are not on Patreon, you should get over there because Trent has a statement, and this is him talking. It's not in writing. He actually did a little live over there on the Patreon. Trent has a statement about what was recently exposed about him and Darius. And that's why you see that he's calling Darius a dirty piece of trade. And he said, let me tell my own story, bitch. Because in the second to last episode, Darius, it comes out that they had a little moment. Okay. That Darius and Trent basically had a situation. Nobody even knew that Darius was whatever. I don't know if he's bi or whatever. But come to find out, he even found a way to get something to hold over the blogger's head. And he's using that to his advantage also to shape the story. So he's all about shaping narratives, using people's secrets against them, and then basically blackmailing them to stay on the show. So I doubt Carlos is doing all of that, but something tells me that I may not be too far off, or maybe I'm completely off. But yeah, that's my reimagining of this. So I know some of y'all are really bought in. Y'all watch all the episodes, and I appreciate y'all. But y'all definitely want to get over there and hear Trent's version and perspective of this. I was gonna play it here, but I can't find out how to do it because it's an audio file and there's no video. And so StreamYard is weird. So y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask about Love and Rocket City? Anything that y'all are curious about, or like, you know, like I'm gonna be an open book for these few minutes that I'm up here to talk about it. Y'all got questions about Jasmine, about Sierra. Y'all found out that Sierra and Michael had an affair. Sierra and Michael went to high school together. And then some really big, I don't want to tell y'all too much if you haven't watched it, right? But some things were revealed about the relationship between a couple of the castmates, that they have history. Y'all, look, folks cheating. You got infidelity. You got a true crime situation. Somebody went missing. We don't know what the fuck. You got blackmail. You got exploitation. You got all of that. And you got a good old messy blogger just to stir the pot and keep the shit going. So what questions y'all got? Is Jasmine unalive? Currently, she is still alive. Currently, she's still alive. Okay, so she's not dead. Not yet. I don't know if and when or how we may delete Jasmine. We don't know. But right now she's still alive. And I can say that because on the Patreon, there is a chapter that exposes things from her vantage point of where she is. And so if you over on Patreon and you read that, you already know that where she is, she's not safe. She's not safe, but she's not dead. Is Jasmine leaving the show like Mel did? Now, okay. Shanna, this is a really good question because y'all know I like storytelling and my characters are not flat. So I took time to develop each one of these characters. So let's, like Carlos was saying, let's get into it. Let's have a real conversation. So Jasmine is Melody, basically. Okay. And Jasmine has been described in a lot of the same ways that they describe Mel on the show, as being dramatic, as being, kind of self-centered, as being narcissistic, all of those types of the bad traits of Mel, Jasmine has. Okay. Now the trick of it is that she does not have a crazy fan base though. Okay. Sierra has the crazy fan base. So imagine Melody's character without the millimeters. Okay. So she has the same personality traits, the same quirks, kind of the same shit going on, like ambitious, wants to be a star, the whole thing, but she don't have like that exaggerated sense of confidence because she don't have a mob behind her. Okay. So there's no mob to go up for Jasmine. On the flip side, one of the other characters does have a mob. So in some kind of ways that kind of tampers Jasmine's personality down a bit because she ain't got a bunch of flunkies to go do her dirty work for her. She got to do her shit on her lonesome. So Jasmine actually a little tougher than Mel because she actually grew up in the hood. Like her story is different than Melody's. Like this girl grew up in the hood. She had to really struggle to get it. And her motivations are different than Melody Holt's motivation. Like this girl's motivation is, I'm going to get it by hook or crook. I'm tough. Is what Melody thinks she is, right? So with that being said, if she survives what she's going through, how does that change her? Right? Like if she makes it back home, and we don't know if she does, but if she survives all of this shit, like I would be very curious to know how she perceives everything that happened to her, who she blames, who she's holding accountable. She is vengeful. She's a Scorpio like Melody. So what would y'all think Mel would do? She would definitely want some get back, right? So I don't know. I don't know that she would leave the show. I don't know that Darius would let her leave. But those are some interesting things to consider. Like if I had to write that out, I don't know that that would be her response. And I don't know that she ultimately would be blaming. I don't know how she would look at Darius once all this stuff comes to light. So now we gotta make sure the girl still that she lives. She may not make it. Any other questions? Because I'm here for it. Y'all saw what happened between Trent and Darius. And y'all see what happened with Sierra and Michael with their little history, their background, why they so weird. Y'all were saying that Sierra was getting on y'all nerves because she keep hounding Michael. And she behind Jasmine's back, the girl missing, and y'all fooling around like how low vibrational. Then y'all found out about their history and that they got a baby that they gave up. If you on Patreon, you have a backstory on that also. So this is another advertisement for Patreon. Thank you for everybody who signed up. I see a few of you all have signed up this week. Go ahead in there and look at those posts because you'll get a lot of inside scoop on these stories and like where is this stuff coming from. And then when I'm actually finished with the novel, all of it will be laid out together. And there'll be multiple parts because there's a lot of story that I can't tell. And like, I think I bumped it up to 17 chapters. It was 12. So I took it from 12 chapters to 17 just so that all the things can play out. But there's still a lot of other content that needs to be explored. Like, for instance, if Jasmine lives, like, the fuck, like, imagine that. Like, you go through this crazy ass experience behind a damn TV show. Like, I sense that there's gonna be more story to tell. Yeah, so Darius and Trent. Darius is sneaky as hell. Yeah, so Darius, listen. He said, "Oh, we got a blogger here that's messing up these storylines. Like, he kind of helps me by pushing stuff that I need, these narratives I need pushed. But I gotta be able to control him." So yeah, they had a late night. They saw each other at a party, and it went down. And Trent thought, I guess he thought, like, okay, you know, I'm grown, whatever. But the way Darius played him afterwards let him know, like, oh yeah, you really ain't shit. You really ain't shit. Oh, okay. Okay. So that leads to the motivation that Trent has to try to really not only figure out what happened with Jasmine, but to also take Darius down. I was wondering if she was leaving because Jazz is missing, but yeah, she got to stay and play this out. Yeah, like, we got to at least see like a chapter or 2 or 3 of like everything that's happened, but from Jasmine's perspective. Like, when she left the party, where did she go? Who was that texted her? Who was it that texted Trent? Right? It seemed like Darius knows a whole lot because he had the nerve to call Trent talking crazy about it, telling him to shut up and stop searching. So Darius knows something. Y'all also picked up on the fact that Darius picked up the earring that she left and put it in his pocket. We haven't heard nothing else about that. Like, okay, so you find an earring, you find evidence, but you don't even give it to her husband. You tell her husband to get out to leave the room, but you take the evidence and put it in your pocket. So Darius is complicit in one way, shape, or form. And however the shit plays out, if she's recovered, I'm pretty sure, being a vengeful person, that she gonna have something gonna have to come of this. Any other questions, y'all? I got like 5 more minutes. And I'm having a lot of fun with this too, y'all. It's really fun. I finally mastered Darius's voice. No, sorry, Trent's voice. So you go over on Patreon, you'll be able to hear. Wait, I'm gonna play it for y'all. Let me see if I can find a way. How can I do this? Hold on a second. Tell me if y'all can hear this. Hold on. Because y'all got to hear what he said, child. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to have to catch replay because I'm just coming in. That's cool. I got to hurry and finish up so I can ask more questions. Yeah, ask y'all questions. But let me see if I can get this. If I can get Darius's. Here it is. Okay, tell me if y'all can hear this. Listen.
Y'all, let me be real for a second. Now, you know, I've never been one to hold my tongue when it comes to love and Rocket City drama.
Can y'all hear him?
What went down?
Okay, stop. Can y'all hear that? Did y'all hear Trent talking just now? Yes, you did. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start over. This is what Trent had to say about it being revealed that he slept with Darius.
Y'all, let me be real for a second. Now, you know, I've never been one to hold my tongue when it comes to love and Rocket City drama, but what went down in last week's episode, baby, let me fit this tea real slow because some people Guess you, Darius, think they can keep pulling strings without getting tangled in them. I knew the second I stepped into this mess that Darius wasn't just an EP. He's a master manipulator. But let's set the record straight about our history, okay? Do we have a moment? Yes. Did I regret it? Also, yes. Some doors should have stayed shut, but hey, we all have our arm of faith, right? Just know that low power move he pulled to try and intimidate me, it's not gonna work. Not now, not ever. Jasmine might be missing, but don't think for a second that's the only mystery brewing in Rocket City. Some of us, okay, are out here connecting dots. And trust me, you won't believe where the trail leads. Keep watching, Dom. This tea is about to be spilled.
So yeah, y'all, that's what Trent had to say about it. He's like, you're not gonna intimidate me, and just keep watching because I got some stuff on YouTube. So yeah, it's messy, it's fun, it's entertaining. You ain't gotta read it really because I just read it to you, but ultimately I'm gonna put it in book form. But if y'all have not watched it, you should really watch it. It's really more of a listen. So when y'all are working, you want a good story. The characters are well thought out, so it's not flat, it ain't dumb, it's not like it has nowhere to go. Everything that I say in these stories, everything that I'm writing matters. There's not one piece of dialogue that isn't leading to something else. Like, it all connects in the end. So if you're picking up on hints and stuff, good, because I'm dropping them. I'm laying breadcrumbs. I'm doing all that so y'all can pick them up and be like, oh, hold up. That's the whole point. Yeah, Michelle Trent was like, look, don't try to play me. And I'll tell my story my way. So go ahead, catch up on Love and Rocket City. Y'all can go to my playlist over here and listen to all 7 episodes. The first half have visuals with them, and then I had to cut down on the visuals or else I will never get this stuff out. But if you want to see visuals, if you want additional, like enhanced experiences with Love and Rocket City, you got to join the Patreon. It's going to be over there. I am using this as a focus group from y'all before I start like putting any like real money or advertising behind this series. I'm just really like working through it to see what the general reception is, what kind of feedback people got. And then, the Love and Rocket City YouTube page and, all the other pieces that come with it will all connect. If you bought your Messy But Monetized mug, I appreciate y'all. Trent appreciates y'all. That's from his little line of messy products. Sierra actually has a few things too. That Balanced Not Perfect mug is from the Sierra collection. She also has a really dope hoodie. If you've noticed on the series, she's always in like athleisure, because she is a mental health and lifestyle influencer. She does a lot of influencer work around mental health. Who does it sound like, right? Sound a little bit like Destiny, right? Okay, so that's where you see some of the comparisons, right? So Sierra has a really, really nice hoodie on my store. So if you all want a really good hoodie, check it out. I think it says Mirage on it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in a few for my next live. Talk to you later. Catch up on Love and Rocket City.